Aloha Leo, this is Stephanie with the Whispering Dragonfly coming to you with your yearly general reading for 2021. This is for Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. So please do check out your Moon and Rising signs for a full overview of how your year is looking so far. So please do subscribe if you haven't yet. I do appreciate it if you like, share, subscribe, hit the bell button. All of those things help my channel to grow and expand. Leave me a comment. That helps YouTube get my information out there to others. And I'm so grateful for all the support already. Thank you, thank you, thank you to those of you who have donated. That has helped me to purchase some new tarot for the channel. And if you would like a private reading or energy alignment session with me personally, please do book that on my website, www.thewhisperingdragonfly.com. And now on to your reading. Aloha Leo, this is Stephanie with the Whispering Dragonfly coming to you with your 2021 general reading. So this is for Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. Please do like, share, subscribe, hit the bell button, comment. All of those things help my channel to grow and expand. When you comment, it does something on the YouTube's algorithm that helps it to be seen by more people. So I'm really appreciating that. Thank you to those who have made donations, large and small. It's really helped me to continue making these videos for you and buy new tarot cards that are fun to look at and to use on the channel. So I very much appreciate that. Mahalo nui loa. Okay, so let's get to it. So this, like I said, is for Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. So any of you check your Moon and Rising signs as well. That's going to give you an overall view for 2021. Again, this is a general reading. We're going to look over pretty in depth. We're going to look over your general energies and guides, your spiritual energy, your love energy, and then your monthly and quarterly energies. Okay, so it's a general overview. Take what resonates with you. If it doesn't, that's okay. And remember that these are future energies, and I am a believer in law of attraction. Okay, so if there's something in this reading, tarot is the reading of what is right now. So if there's something in this reading that you would like to change, you have every authority and ability to change that to how you'd rather have it. Okay, to change the vibration. All right, let's get in there with our rune. Okay, we're gonna do rune. We're gonna do a Keepers of the Light card and see who for Leo 2021. Let's see who their guide is for Leo. There we go. And we're gonna do the Dragon Oracle cards to see which dragon guide. That way we have the higher dimensional kingdom and the animal dragon kingdom for you. Okay, perfect. Here we go, Leo. So you got the Rune of Growth. Okay, so 2021 is going to be a year of growth for you in all levels. Okay, since we are doing a general reading, so the Rune of Growth says there's a time of growth that is present for you in 2021. This is really beautiful. It means that you have learned from your past, Leo, and now you're moving into the growth of your spirit, your soul, in your manifestations on earth will be growing as well. You got Paul the Venetian. Okay, let's see. These are kind of shiny. Hopefully you can see this. It says experiencing grace. So share your gifts with grace. Waves of inspiration and love are coming to you. Wonderful, Leo. Yay. And then you got the dark blue Galactic Dragon. All right. These are new cards for me, so this is the one I haven't seen yet. So this says, helps you listen to the voice of the universe. Ignite the codes of your master blueprint. Access cosmic wisdom and enter higher service. Wonderful. So those are the areas of growth for you in 2021, is that you're going to be experiencing grace and you're going to be rising up in your galactic and universal language. So many of you may be growing in your spiritual wisdom. You have each of us have light codes that are our master blueprint of who we are and what we're here to do on earth, and those are going to be activating for you this year. Cosmic wisdom. So many of you may just come into a knowing of what it is. Like somehow you go from just going along your day and then just having this knowledge, like, I don't know how I know how this works. I don't know how I know the keys to this stone, or I don't know how I know to plant in this way, like by the moons, or why am I channeling someone? Okay, it's like thoughts that you just come into a knowing, a universal knowing of how things work, law of attraction. You're really going to be moving into a mastery and even entering into higher service, meaning you may be teaching others what you have learned. You may be moving into higher service levels, and remember, it's coming from that place of grace, Leo. So really beautiful. I feel like for many of you where you've been striving, because Leos, you are the card of strength in the tarot. And so for many of you, you've been, you know, strong, had that mighty presence about you, but now I feel like this is a time where it's a softer style of strength. It's that inner knowing that you're coming into, and you're growing in the strength of grace. You're growing in the strength of experiencing that universal wisdom, Leo. That's really beautiful. It's like you don't have to be so hard anymore, basically. There's a softening of the edges that's occurring, and it's going to be really beautiful and profitable for you. Okay, so we have, from a spiritual perspective, you had 4 cards come out, and we wanted to do 2, so we're just going to take all of the messages here from Spirit. So in your spiritual walk, it says let go. Okay, so year 2021, you may be letting go, but notice that this sword pierces through and it really opens the door. This is the Sri Lanka behind here, right? So, or sorry, Sri Yantra behind here. Okay, so this is the cosmic growth. And in order to grow, you have to let go. So there may be some things that you're just going to be letting go of. This could be old attitudes and beliefs. This could be certain people in your life that maybe have been wearing on you. This could be letting go of pride, Leo, because sometimes Leos, we can be a little bit proud, you know. There's a letting go that's occurring. This is a number 18. If that resonates or means anything to you, that comes down to a 9, which is the opener. So you are opening to brand new learnings. All right. You also got I'm sorry. This says defenselessness, riding past wrongs and uprooting. You have the courageous peony. Multifaceted, unique nature, and let yourself be seen. And then you have activated earth. Power places, ley lines, trust where you're led, okay? So I feel like the I'm sorry goes with the let go card, okay? Let go of the past, let go. 2021 is going to help you to really let go. And it's funny that this says activated earth and ley lines, because look how the earth on this I'm sorry card is open, and notice how the roots, the roots look like people. Okay, so it's like the earth is opening up there. So the forgiveness and the I'm sorry is opening up channels of communication for you and your loved ones. I feel like for some of you, you have loved ones that maybe you've had hard times with, or you've been in a feud or something, like they're saying feud. Some of you, these loved ones are deceased, but what I'm seeing is that there may be some traveling, and traveling does not have to be physical. So this can be astral travel, this can be you know, within your own town, but you're going to be drawn to some of these places around the earth, wherever you can travel to, or however you travel. Okay, your means of travel may be physical body, or it could be your astral body. But you'll be traveling to these places in 2021 to really activate and release the codes. And you have this light inside of you that is just so beautiful and ready to burst forth. Okay, so this is where the growth is. I feel like for those of you that have grudges or feuds with loved ones or family members, you're going to be laying down those grudges. You're like uprooting from that old way of being into this kinder and graceful way. Not only will you be experiencing grace, but I feel like you'll be giving grace as well in 2021, because it's just doesn't serve you to hold on anymore to those grudges. It's like old news, you know. So I feel like you're going to be letting go of those past patterns, and it's going to benefit you greatly. In your love and romance, we have soulmate. Your soulmate is already with you in spirit. Believe this and they will manifest physically. So for you Leos who are single out there, there is a soulmate coming for you. Those of you that are coupled, this person is your soulmate, okay? Or there will be a letting go of one that's not. So if you know that someone's not your soulmate, Leo, and you're with them, excuse me, 2021, you may be letting go of that experience to allow in the soulmate. Okay. And then the other one that we got for love is choose love. It says you always have a choice. Make yours with love. Okay, give me just 1 second here. Just gotta grab a little drink of water. We had the volcano erupted on Big Island, so there's been a little bit of fog, so sorry if my voice is a little funny right now. Okay, so absolutely this year for love for you guys is soulmate love, and you're going to be making loving decisions. Like I said, I feel like Leo, there's a softening of the edges that's happening with you. You're growing in your grace, you're growing in your ability to forgive, to shine the light that you are, and really be that beautiful person that you are. Okay, let's get the cards out here. Okay, for Leo 2021, thank you. Thank you. Okay, thank you. For Leo 2021, please. For September. Okay, September, October. Yeah, Leo, so I do think that things are really changing in 2021, and it looks like what I'm seeing here is pretty positive ways. All right, first quarter, second quarter, third quarter, fourth quarter. Okay, perfect. So in January we have the Emperor. So you're coming through off of 2020 and into 2021 is really having your stuff together, okay? Even if you've gone through trials and tribulations, things are looking up. I feel like you are standing in your power now more than ever. Things are coming together for you in business, and they're coming together for you in your life. And I feel like you're moving into this stage of Emperor. So by the end of January, you will be fully into this kind of powerful place for yourself. You may feel a little bit wavery coming into the new year, but what I feel like is that you have new hope. And I really do feel like you can feel inside of you, Leo, how the tables are turning, how it's changing. I do feel like you are in a really good position. at the beginning of this year for this growth. February, we have the Queen of Wands, okay? So Queen of Wands is, you know, rather passionate. She's also, whether you're male or female matters not, she's also one who is a person who's in her power and is not going to take any shit from anybody, okay? So I feel like, Leo, you're coming into your own in your material world, and in February you're like, nope. And so if there's certain people, there might be a letting go of those of you who are business owners, there might be a letting go of certain employees or letting go of certain attitudes. I feel like what they're showing me is you're removing the doormat. You're no longer going to be a doormat, Leo. I feel like for some of you, you kind of fell into this space of you know, people pleasing for a time, which is out of character for Leo. And you're really coming back into your own power. You're not going to put up with any shenanigans. And this is a person who's doing well in their business world. They're doing well in their relational world. Like, you're really about your business, and that doesn't have to be work related. Like, you're really just about it. Like, you're really getting yourself centered, and you're entering into that royalty side of you. March is 10 of Wands. This is just saying you may feel like there's some burdens on your back. So with all this building that you've been doing, I feel like some of you may have started building business in 2020 based on old readings that I've had for Leo, and or you may have been starting a project in 2020, and I know there's been some back and forth with that for some Leos. You're coming into your power at the beginning of this year, and this Spirit's saying, you know, be careful not to take on too much, because in March, there's that potential for feeling kind of heavy burden, like you've got too much on your plate. And so what Spirit's saying is really pay attention to that, because this can be changed, okay? And so by letting go, by delegating, by only entering into friendships, partnerships, business relationships that feel good and are high vibrational, that's going to keep you from feeling this heavy burden. April, we have Ace of Cups. Those of you that are single and looking for love, that looks really good. There could be a love offer coming in. There is someone who wants to give you their cup, okay? Full cup, waterfall there and everything. They want to fill you up. For those of you who are coupled, and this has to do with business, there's an offer of a partnership that is on the table. May, we have Four of Swords. That's just saying it's time to take a little rest. For some of you, I see if travel is open, going on vacation or having a staycation, really resting and rejuvenating, because remember, March, you kind of had a lot on your on your plate. And so May, it's saying time to take a rest, time to step back, enjoy yourself, take a little vacation, okay? You have Ace of Swords in June, another ace. I'm going to tell you, Leo, this is a great year for you. Okay, so Ace of Swords, some truth, some information, brand new communication coming in. For some of you, I'm hearing the word reconciliation. Like, you're going to have this, the Ace of Swords is the sword of truth. It pierces through. This is the sword that helps with the higher knowledge, because remember, you're really starting to listen to the universe. So you have lots of new beginnings in your reading, okay? July, we have Seven of Pentacles. Okay, so Seven of Pentacles, you're really deciding what to invest in. Pentacles have to do with values and currency, so that's money, energy, how you invest your time, what you value morally. You're really looking at what to invest in. Notice there's a crow or raven there. That has to do with spiritual law. Okay, that has to do with making decisions based on the universal laws and your spiritual presence. Okay, August, we have the Devil, this card of Capricorn. Okay, so the Devil is about temptation. Okay, I feel like or you could have a Capricorn coming in to help you out. Those of you, or you might be entering into a relationship with a Capricorn. But the devil has to do with manifesting on earth, but moving through the temptation. So sometimes this can be about temptation. Because you're coming out of a time of contemplation the month before, there may be temptation to go back to an old way of thinking or believing. But really, I feel like this is you on that experiencing grace, because that's your overarching theme, and you're learning to listen to the voice of the universe. Capricorn is the constellation, you know, that leads you through the darkness of your temptation right before you enter the heavens. Okay, and so this is right before your manifestation is going to be on earth. This is Saturn. Okay, so I feel like you may have some things in your life that are giving you contrast in August, around your birthday time, and that's that contrast is to grow you forward, because you're in a year of growth. Okay, and or there may be a Capricorn coming to help you out or relate with you in some way that's going to be positive. Because next up, September, we have Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so you guys have triple aces. April, June, and September. Okay, so triple aces, really blessed year for you guys. Brand new beginnings. Ace of Pentacles is a long-term offer that is solid. So in love, that has to do with a solid long-term offer. So if you're single, this is someone who wants to be in a long-term relationship or marriage. For business, this is new money coming in. This is a new cycle opening up. Okay, so really good with that. We have October, we have Five of Swords. I think just about every sign has gotten Five of Swords. Five of Swords can be conflict, rejection, all of these things. But really what I feel like with this let go in the swords, okay, do you see the swords together like that? I feel like, Leo, you're going to have an opportunity to let go and come into your power. You can choose to avoid conflict. It doesn't have to be, you can do the letting go with grace, okay? But they are saying pay attention to your decisions and your actions. If you get hot-headed about something, that's going to set a momentum rolling that maybe is not your best ally, okay? So, you know, the end of the year here, you may be cutting some things out of your life, but you can do so gracefully rather than doing it with this cautions about doing things with an angry or a hot head. Okay, and then we have King of Swords is November. All right, so this could be a King of Swords coming in, or this could be you coming into your power. King of Swords is at mastery of themselves and their environment. This is someone who's very knowledgeable, very logical. So this is saying make logical decisions in the month of November. Read over any contracts. Make sure you're at mastery, you know, so that you are really coming through on top, Leo, okay? And then December, we have the Magician. Okay, so you're ending the year as the Magician. You're coming out of learning, mastering something. You've come out through temptation. You've had all these new beginnings throughout the year, and now you're moving into this beautiful space. First quarter general energy is Temperance, so they're saying to take a very balanced approach. January, February, March, there's a balancing that's occurring. Just like I said, to avoid that Ten of Wands and that burdensome situation in March, make sure you delegate. Make sure you allow people to give to you, Leo. Make sure that you're not the only one putting in the work, okay? Because the Temperance is asking you to balance that out. That's the card of Sagittarius. So on the table we have Sagittarius. We have pretty well all the signs, but the face card signs, we've got Aries, we've got fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. We have the Devil, so that's Capricorn, and Temperance is Sagittarius. All right, so 8 of Cups for your second quarter. So this is right in between the 2 aces here and that 4 of swords. So as you're resting, as you're taking this time to consider all of your new options, I do feel like you're going to be walking away from the past. You're going to be letting go of that past, letting yourself shine. Excuse me. And really giving yourself the opportunity to go towards what you love, what your heart is, to this Ace of Cups, you know, to what really your heart desires. So you're going to be leaving all those other cups behind and entering into a new journey. Okay, third quarter, you have Strength. This is your card. And I love this deck because the typical tarot deck has a woman with her hand in the lion's mouth. It's a very strong, outwardly strong image. This one has the deer. The deer in Native American symbolism is gentleness, okay? It's grace. So you're learning that your strength comes from your kindness and your grace and your gentleness, okay? So in this third quarter, you do have the strength to make it through the temptation, to make it through your decision-making process on what you want to invest in, and it ends with that Ace of Pentacles. That third quarter has new money flowing in, so you have the strength to go through that process. But where you're growing is you're using the strength of gentleness and grace. So you're allowing yourself to have grace come to you, and you're allowing yourself to give grace. And then last quarter of the year, you have 2 of Pentacles. Okay, this is the juggler or the wheeler dealer. But notice that in this card, he's not in those cups. He's on solid ground, okay? So it's not like you're juggling something that in other tarot cards I see where they are like in an unbalanced situation. This juggler is the Mad Hatter or the, you know, the magician together here. And it's he's on solid ground, okay? This may mean that you have 2 options. The other part of this is there may be a business partnership coming in. So while you're working that magic, those things are coming together, okay? So overall, it looks wonderful for you, Leo. Very exciting for those of you that are wanting love. You have triple aces, so love, business, health, all of that's going to be really good this year, okay? And you're learning and growing excuse me, to do this from a place of grace, okay? And you're experiencing these higher universal energies. So I am very excited for this growth, Leo. I'm very excited for how you're moving into the shine of your own soul, and that you're learning your inner strength. You're learning the gentleness of your inner body here, and how that grace can propel you forward into very loving decisions. So your main theme is to choose love this year, and make your decisions from that place of your heart, okay? So thank you so much, Leo. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing, and until next time, aloha.